The Truth About Aunt Jemima.
Tragically, a great woman has been erased from history by the politically correct. You see, the branding of this syrup bottle was actually a tribute to one woman's gift and talent, but now unfortunately future generations will never know that this beautiful woman even existed, and that's truly disappointing. The world knew her as Aunt Jemima, but her given name was Nancy Green, and she was a true American success story. She was born a slave in 1834 in Montgomery County, Kentucky, but would rise up to become a wealthy superstar in advertising as its first living trademark. She was actually 56 years old when she was selected as a spokesperson for the new ready-mix self-rising pancake flour and made her debut in 1893 at a fair and exposition in Chicago. She demonstrated the pancake mix and served thousands of pancakes, becoming an immediate star. She was a good storyteller, her personality was warm and appealing, and her showmanship was exceptional. Her exhibition booth drew so many people that special security personnel were assigned to keep the crowds moving. Nancy Green was signed to a lifetime contract, traveled on promotional tours all over the country, and was extremely well paid. Her financial freedom and stature as a national spokesperson allowed her to become a leading advocate against poverty and in favor of equal rights for all Americans. She would maintain her job until she passed away in 1923 at the age of 89. With that being said, I'm sure you're left wondering, why would she work until she was 89 if she had plenty of money? And why would the Quaker Oats company announce in June of 2020 that it would be rebranding its Aunt Jemima line of products? The Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer of Quaker Foods North America, Kristen Kropfel, said that the company was rebranding because the brand's origins were based on racial stereotypes. The origins of Aunt Jemima can be traced back to 1889 when Chris Rutt and Charles Underwood created a self-rising pancake mix. The product originally carried the name self-rising pancake flour, but Rutt was inspired to change the name of the mix after he attended a minstrel show and saw men dressed in blackface perform a song entitled Old Aunt Jemima. Although Rutt and Underwood developed this self-rising mix and created the Aunt Jemima name, they were unable to turn their product into a commercial success, so they sold their milling company to R.T. Davis, who, with the help of Nancy Green, would go on to create the persona of Aunt Jemima and turn the brand into a national product. Unfortunately though, Nancy Green wouldn't see much of the profit, and she wouldn't die a millionaire. In fact, she couldn't even live off the earnings she made from her portrayal of Aunt Jemima, and she had to continue to work as a housekeeper until a few years before her death in 1923. On top of that, I'm sure the decision for PepsiCo was made easier due to the fact that multiple families was suing them over the image used on Aunt Jemima pancake mixes and syrups in the years after the Civil War. The case was ultimately dismissed by a judge. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think PepsiCo made the right choice? Thanks for watching, and remember, if it's more interesting, you can find it here.